Alrighty, hello everyone, and this is my second narrated Wi-Fi battle. So thank you for watching this. This battle's actually against Elo, who many of you know as KwandaoRen66. This was during his stream that he had. Jesus, Friday. And this battle's quite interesting. I know I was, and I'm pretty sure he said he was surprised at the final score. And yeah, it was just very interesting because if not for a little bit of hacks at the end, this actually would have turned out 100% different. I mean, there would have been a different different winner in this probably, but whatever. So let's yeah, let me just stop babbling and get you guys to the battle. See you later. Hey everyone, and Genesis again, and this is an OU battle, which I didn't say before, but you probably knew from the team preview, so whatever. I'm just gonna go straight out into Nodwippoh, my Hippowdon, and he's gonna go out into Duke Nukem, his Ferrothorn, and we're both gonna set up rocks because that's what these guys do. And yeah, so I'm gonna switch out after that because I really can't do anything to Ferrothorn, and I'm fairly certain he can't do anything to me. But I guess he predicts my switch and goes for the Leech Seed, which is a good play. Um, but yeah, but I went into Silver, which was supposed to be my Drought Ninetales, and I actually just realized that it is not. And this is my Flashfire Ninetales, so it's actually my my Sweeper Ninetales that I had brought. And because my Drought and my Sweeper have very, very, very similar move sets, um, I didn't even think about it at the time. But yeah, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp because it doesn't matter if he stays in with Ferrothorn or not. Will-O-Wisp will hurt whoever he rings in, except this guy. Um, yeah, I guess he was probably predicting me to go like straight for some fire move, like an overheater or a fire blast or whatever. But I don't, and I'm gonna switch out because I can't take this move, which I thought he was actually gonna go for the Draco Meteor, um, but it's not. And yeah, so that happens. He goes for the HP Fire, which does nothing because it's raining and Politoed. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam, not to overpredict him doing anything. Just figured he'd stay in and go for a Draco Meteor since I saw that he was Life Orbed. But he probably predicted my Scarf, and because of that, went out into his Ferrothorn. And I'm gonna go out into my Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn can't do shit to Ferrothorn, but a Power Whip would whip my Politoed's ass. And yeah, so Leech Seed doesn't affect me because, of course, Ferrothorn can't do shit to Ferrothorn. And after turn effects from both of us, he's gonna go out into his Latias, and I am gonna set up my first layer of spikes. So yeah, comes in and gets his burn there, and he goes for the recover. And me, thinking about it, I go straight for the Gyro Ball because I know it'll do a hell of a lot to him. And yeah, so he goes for the HP Fire next turn as I set up my second layer of spikes because I'm thinking, he is probably going to recover here, but as you can see, he didn't recover. I sort of mispredicted there, but whatever. So after Life Orb and Burn, there's no way he can hit me again and survive, and so I'm just going to go for spikes because if he recovers, I have up 3 layers of spikes. If he hits me again, I have up 3 layers of spikes, and his Latias goes down. But, whatever. So, yeah, as you can see, his Latias did go down. I get to set up my 3rd layer of spikes, and now he's going to send in Peeves, and I'm thinking, well, obvious Focus Blast is obvious, and so I go out into Silver again, thinking this is my drought one. Even though he couldn't have taken this, I don't believe at all if this had been my fully bulky Silver. But you know, whatever. And I get the obvious Focus Blast to the dome, and Silver is down. And again, I don't know why I didn't even notice during the battle that Sun didn't come up that time either. And I'm gonna go out into Volcarona because he resists Focus Blast, and I didn't know if this was a choice or not at the time. Nope, Life Orb, as you can see right there. And yeah, I just go for the Quiver Dance as he gets min damage, I think, on that Shadow Ball. I mean, I have a little bit of Sp.Def bulk, but I think that still may have been like very near min damage. And he's going to make the smart play and go out into Kingdra, which I forgot existed. I mean, not you know totally, but forgot was in this battle. And he's gonna get butt raped by Stealth Rocks and Spikes as I go for the silly Fiery Dance because of course the sun isn't up. I should have been going for the Bug Buzz. And Life Orb's gonna take me out because yeah, I'm pro. And I'm gonna go straight out in the Cowlick, and I completely forgot about Swift Swim. Yeah. So it's a good thing that Draco Meteor missed, and I'm able to connect with my Focus Blast because yeah, Cowlick would have been gone. And now I'm just going to go straight out into also OU because I know that he's going to Draco Meteor again, you know, because it's pretty damn obvious. And he Draco Meteors, and yeah. And he turns out to be a white herb one, and yeah, he goes for the surf, I guess, thinking that that'll take me out, but there I'm pretty sure he gets min damage again, and I go for the power whip, and it completely misses. So I guess I got my just desserts on that one. Now he is going to go for the surf once more, and that will take me out now. So yeah, I'm gonna lose my Ferrothorn right there. And now I go back out in Cowlick again, forgetting about the Swift Swim. It's forgetting about a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't have drank before I had this battle. But yeah, he just goes for the Draco Meteor, which will obviously take me out because I was silly. And now I'm gonna go out in Tyranisaws, knowing that with -2 attack, since this seems to be a special attacking Swift Swim Kingdra, probably to counter rain teams, that I can take a surf. And after seeing, well, I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Dance and see how much surf does because I'm pretty sure it can't take me out in one hit. I know it can't take me out in one hit, but yeah. So I Dragon Dance up once, and yeah. After the Sandstorm, I know that his Kingdra can't stay in another turn. Or, well, is going to die in another turn from Sandstorm. So I was just going to actually set up another Dragon Dance knowing that. But he goes out into Duke Nukem. And this is where hitting him with that Focus Blast earlier, instead of, if I had predicted a Focus Blast when he first came in instead of Ice Beaming it, this would have sort of been a little different here, because I've got 2 DDs up in this T-Tar, and this EQ, yeah, the Focus Blast sort of with the Focus Blast damage would have taken him out, but instead he's gonna take me out with Gyro Ball, and I'm pretty damn sure that with 2 DDs up, this T-Tar could have swept the rest of his team. But, you know, whatever, I've still got another poke, and it's my good old buddy, Nodwippoh, my Hippowdon, who is, well, going to be at full HP after, you know, these lefties recover I'm going to get. But I just go straight for the Ice Fang, and I get a crit, and so I'm like, hell yeah! But, you know, based on the rest of this battle, you'll see that this crit didn't matter at all. So, yeah. It's gonna go out into some Wiggly S, and he gets butt raped by Stealth Rocks and Spikes, and he's gonna DD up because he knows that without DDing, he actually can't do anything to me. And I'm just gonna EQ. Um, and yeah. So after that, he yeah, after that, after these after turn effects, he's going to probably hit me with the Ice Punch, which I figured he had. I'm like, well, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, I get the freeze hacks on me, which he calls actually in the stream. He's like, in before freeze, and I knew it was gonna happen because he pretty much always calls freezes. But whatever. I'm thinking, well, all right. Even at +1, that Ice Punch isn't really doing that much to me, and even so maybe he'll go for Drain Punch this turn, and I'll wake up and I can slack off all of that damage, and I don't. I'm still frozen, so that sucks. And yeah, I'm thinking, all right, now this turn coming up. This is the one where I'm gonna defrost, and I'm gonna slack off, and I don't. As he goes for the crunch, I guess hoping to. I don't know. I guess maybe it's because crunch is also stab and and still does quite a bit at +1. But yeah, of course I don't defrost there, and now I'm thinking, all right, this is my last possible chance to defrost, or else I will lose this battle. Yeah, and I don't, and that really, really, really sucks because I had woken up there and was able to slack off 2 turns without freezing again. Then it was his Kingdra could not come back in because it would have gotten raped by Spikes and Stealth Rocks, and uh yeah, Peeves would not have been able to take him out in one hit, and Kabalion would have what I forget what he calls it, his Kabalion, but it would have gotten taken out by an EQ. Um, so yeah, could have been GG me, but whatever. In any case, thanks Elo for the battle, and thank you guys for watching. See you later.